Hello there, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I'm Kay. I'm doing a personal reading for my teen name, birth year 1981. She's a feminine and interested in a masculine. So for our teen names born 1981, I'm going to be doing this personal reading that's not private, it's public. The video is going to be posted publicly like I do with all my videos. If you like what you see or hear, please consider subscribing if you haven't, and posting a comment, giving me a thumbs up, and sharing if you feel so inclined. Same with our teen name 1981. If you will do the same, as well as provide feedback for what you see in your reading here. If not, that's fine. I completely understand. It's not required. For teen names, this could be for other teen names, whether you're feminine or masculine. You can forget all about the 1981 year if you want to. It's up to you, because it can resonate for you as well. Maybe there's more teen names that are masculine and born in 1981. Then it could be for you too, resonate for you as well. But this is specifically, I'm doing this for her, but it can resonate for a lot of other people too. Now, if it was a private reading, that would be totally different, because you wouldn't even see it. Only the person I'm doing the reading for would see it, right? So let's go ahead and ask Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the teen name? Birth year 1981 for this reading, Thursday, November the 2nd, 2023. Cut. We'll do the Celtic cross spread, starting with the current situation, the overall energies. What do we have, Archangel Michael? We have the 4 coins. So somebody is attached to somebody. Can't get them off their mind. 10 of Wands, and it's heavily burdening. It's burdensome. It's a heavy burden to the point where you're ready to let it go. You have to. You just have to let it go. Because it's causing such a force in your life, a kerfuffle, distant past. 9 of Coins, independent, or at least you're pretending to be single, right? Let's do recent past. Hierophant, that's some kind of person who's an authority figure, maybe God himself. It could be your marriage we're talking about here in the recent past. It could be somebody like that's a pastor or a minister or priest that you seek, you consult with for finding the right path to walk, the right thing to do in your situation. What are you thinking about? The 8 of Coins, working hard, focusing on building up your finances. Yeah. Okay. Bridging energy, the Sun. Okay, so this is like incredible happiness, which is fantastic energy. Teen names born 1981, going from your past to your future. But it could also mean that you're being enlightened about something that's going to help you make that transition. What are you afraid of? Knight of Swords. You're afraid that you're not going to seize the opportunity to move forward with a divinely inspired truth and vulnerability and transparency. Or it could be in reverse, where you feel like someone's going to be angry at you. It could be both. Okay, in your environment, 8 of Swords, somebody who's caught up in their head. Who would that be? Ooh, doggy. Their own self-imposed prison. Their thoughts are going around and around them, like keeping them stuck in one location, one space, whether it's abstract or not. Your hopes is 8 of Wands, making, it's in reverse. Okay. Well, you might be hoping to slow yourself down. You might be feeling you're going too fast. or you're hoping that you're going to be able to have take action, quick action. But we're going to leave it in reverse. Okay, what's the outcome? Waxing moon. Well, we'll do another one. Making progress. Well, that's a good outcome, but we'll do another one here. Three of coins. Collaborating, getting together, reuniting, working with somebody. Whether it's just collaborating in a romantic way, relationship, building a foundation together, or working together, both, maybe romantically in a project or work, or just work, whatever project. So let's see what the energy is to clarify. We have the Queen of Swords. I'm going to put it here. Queen of Swords. The World. That's putting an end to a chapter. So you may need to step into your Queen of Swords energy to cut something out, so that you can end a chapter in your life and move into a brand new one. Who's in this energy? Ace of Cups, somebody that loves you, has a great big cup of love for you, but feels betrayed. Betrayed by you or betrayed by someone else? I would think that it was they feel betrayed by you because they have this deep love for you. Maybe you cut them out. Okay. Let's, on the back of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Ace of Wands. All right, and we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups. All right, let's see what we got for clarification. We have you feel like there's a Queen of Wands. Excuse me. You have a Queen of Wands who is you. True love, Ace of Wands. Partner in love, Ace of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? I feel it's you. That you would be, you're highly attractive and quite an outgoing, fiery type of person. Fiery type of person who's got a lot of charisma, great sense of humor, fun to be around, a go-getter, protects, fights for you, right? Let's see. Who's the Queen of Wands? Temperance. Can you see that? Yeah. Nine of Cups. Five of Swords. With the Knight of Wands. And there's the Queen of Cups again. When she fell on the floor, she wants to come out. She wants, the Queen of Cups wants to come out. Let's see here. I feel like you're a Queen of Wands. That you're in that energy. And although it's a kind of energy that you feel natural, like calm and, centered in that energy, I feel like you want to, you feel like your destined path is being a Queen of Wands, but there's somebody you love and you want a brand new inspired, passionate pursuit that could be maybe too passionate, could be, and you might be feeling as though you have too much passion as the Queen of Wands, too much passion that could just really burn you and your connection. Right? That you might just be the other woman to them all the time. All the time. Woo, yeah. You want to get yourself into a temperate place. This is bringing the divine into your life, right? That you believe your path is naturally to be the Queen of Wands. That's something that comes naturally to you. Because perhaps you're a fire sign, like a Sagittarian, Aries, or a Leo, right? So that's something that's natural to you. You are your own, like you like yourself like that. You do. It helps you to be fun and outgoing, celebrating with others. People like you. They really like you and your energy. They like you. But you sometimes think maybe that gets you into trouble. It gets you into trouble and you start becoming overindulgent. And then the next thing you know, which one was first? I can't remember now. Knight of Wands, it doesn't matter. But you feel like it's been sabotaging you. You've self-sabotaging that fiery energy you have in you, because maybe you feel like a player a lot. Somebody who's just out for a good time. And you really just want, maybe you feel like you want to morph into somebody who's got an open heart, not so fiery and passionate. And just like someone who rushes in, someone who will chase, which makes others run, Maybe you're trying to temper yourself so that you're more heart-centered than you are passion-centered. Maybe you feel like you have an addiction to sex, or that whole idea of what sex. It's exciting to be with someone different, You want to have a true love relationship, a really beautiful, loving connection, partnership with somebody. That's what you want, with the passion, but you want to temper that passion so that you are this. See how these two go together? Two of Cups, passion, but Queen of Cups. So it could be like Queen of Cups, passion, with the passion still, not killing yourself off completely, but bringing equilibrium into your energy so that you're not so full on enjoying yourself, having sexual pursuits, whatever, that you might feel come between you and your love interest. So there's the Queen of Cups, who's open-hearted, okay, compassionate, kind, will listen to you until she's dead. She'll lend you her ear. She's kind, empathetic, and she's forgiving. She's also just truthful and highly in tune, like intuitively highly in tune, and she has a great big heart. She will, you could talk to her about anything. But yeah, you want the two of these energies together to have this. Because you're not going to kill yourself, Queen of Wands, right? You're not going to kill your magnetic side of who you are. You just want to temper it a bit. That's what I'm saying. Now, I might have to switch to electricity from battery, because it shows I've only got 20% battery life remaining. So that may happen, and once I see it go down to 10%, I'll have to soon. Okay, so now that we've had that we've discussed that to death, let's talk about the 4 coins and the 10 of Wands. Who do you have an attachment to that's very, very heavy on you? Archangel Michael. 2 of Coins. 7 of Cups. Five of Wands. Oh, it's terrible energy. It's got the vernal equinox. I'm just going to put that over here, okay? Because all it is it says dark to light timing, which is a few days, but you know, well, let's just put it there, okay? And then we have judgment, heeding the call. All right. Two coins means there's somebody in your life you're attached to. You can't get them off your mind, but you know they're juggling you, or you're juggling them with somebody else all the time because you know you have options. Or, I mean, these are going to be double ways. You're very conflicted. You might be receiving conflict, a kickback from your person. There's that dark to light, right? From the darkness into the light. Seeing something more like things are being revealed to you, like this here, the Sun card. Judgment, making that final call with the divine helping you to find your right path, which is listening to your heart, right? So this person, either you're in a relationship with somebody that is attached to you and you know it, but is juggling you with somebody else and you know it, and you're feeling like an option to them, which is very heartbreaking and makes you very angry, and you argue with them, and you're making a call to not be in it anymore because you're sick and tired of the heavy wands, right? Carrying the burdens of his caca around with you. Or this is you attached to somebody that you're juggling with, you and the person you're with, knowing you have options, but it's causing a lot of inner conflict within you and possibly conflict with the one that you're doing that with. No wonder they're in the Eight of Swords and feeling like 10 of Swords. And, you know, but you're still, you know, you're feeling like you had to do something. You know, the divine is urging you to make that final decision about who you're going to be with. So either one of the other T names, 1981. Just because of your Queen of Wands in this story over here, I would say that you've been the one who's had options to be with others, and oh geez, you're attached to that person. You think a lot about this one here, or you've got a husband or a long-term partner that you're still attached to, like maybe married or been with for a long time, might have a kid or two with them, but you know, you're juggling because it's not, you're just having a difficult time making a commitment to one person, possibly. I say that with, it's a hard time for you to make a commitment, and it could be because of that fiery side you have in you, that passionate side. So let's talk about the Nine of Coins in the distant past. What happened? Six of Coins. When it comes Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Moon. Well, Six of Coins, Three of Wands, the Lovers, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Ooh, you found out something. Holy smokes, okay. In the distant past, when you were single, you were independent, on your own, or your guy was, and they were giving to a third party here, which the Three of Wands can be. So it was an equal give and take, reciprocity. They chose you over their lover. You found out about this. And that I need some clarification, because this is just, it's too like way wobbly out there. Who's the Nine of Coins? Who's in the Nine of Coins energy, Archangel Michael, please? Thank you. You had a choice. Somebody who was in the Nine of Coins, that independent energy, had to make a choice between two. These two could be the two that could be quite young, you know? Maybe it was a long time ago. Three of Swords. Someone's brokenhearted. The Star had to find strength. Page of Swords. Ooh la 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 la. Well, whoever was independent had been in a broken heart, right? Three of Swords. Had to find their strength to come out of it and heal. And then, well, you got online, maybe? Got online and met a couple of guys. Make a choice, right, between two. This is when you were younger. Like, I don't mean just a year, 5 years, maybe even further back than that. But you were having a difficult time being able to keep up with, giving equally to these two at the same time. And looks like you may have ended up marrying one of these guys. Like I said, this could be someone you met online. I don't know. You met someone online. Grabbing all the wrong cards here. You were given to two anyways. Given to two, and you had to make a choice. Or they made a choice. We'll have to see more here, but you were brokenhearted. You had to find your strength to heal, and then you got online. You gave somebody a difficult message of truth, perhaps. That you were choosing one or the other. Because that's what Page of Swords could also mean too. Yeah, so you turned your back on one of them and chose the other. Okay, that's like the best that I can come up with from the energies in these cards. Whether you were online or not, it doesn't matter. But you had two. Again, it speaks back to this energy right here. But you had two at the same time, two lovers, and you had to make a choice between one or the other. And that's just what this is doing. It's showing me that there was in your younger days, because nobody's in a knight or a king, so we're all still kind of like not grown. Just having fun, but until someone gets hurt, right? But yeah, you couldn't give equally. You tried to, you couldn't give equally to both of you. Tried to. You were single, dating, whatever. And it broke your heart, or you broke somebody's heart, but I think it broke your heart having to choose one or the other and leaving the other one behind. But you gained your strength, you healed, and You delivered a difficult message of truth to one of these two guys here. And it was heartbreaking. Yeah. If it didn't break your heart, it broke their heart. So let's talk about the Hierophant. Okay. Six of Swords. Ace of Swords. Oh, some swords. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. With the King of Cups. Wow. And the Queen of Coins. That's you and him. Well, whoever you chose, that's you and him. The recent past. You're stuck on this guy here. This King of Cups. Wow. Yeah. So, you got married. You got married to this guy. You became his committed wife, because Queen of Coins usually is in a commitment. You got married to this King of Cups, whoever one of these two were, right here. King of Cups. So you moved from the rough waters of this heartbreaking, saga in your life back then, into calmer waters of being married, becoming a wife, somebody's wife. You cut somebody out, and that helped you to move into a stable position on your feet, solid on your feet, with the King of Cups, okay, as his wife. You were standing your ground as a wife to this King of Cups. After cutting the other one out and cutting out any other options, right? If you had any more options, you cut your single life out too, by the way. You let go of that. So Eight of Coins. What can we know about the Eight of Pentacles here? That's working hard, making an effort. You're thinking about this. All right. Manifesting. You want to manifest a return to somebody from your past. You're feeling wounded because, wow, because you are in this contract with your King of Cups, but there's somebody you want to manifest a return to. If it's this one here, that you wounded by, as far as they're concerned, you betrayed them. And you must know that. You know that. And you just want to bring justice. You want to balance the scales. Perhaps this guy is the one you rejected back here. Why you went with the other one, I don't know. You'd have your own reasons, right? So I don't really know why you chose the other one. If it was when it broke your heart to leave the other one. Okay? So I'm thinking here, this is the Page of Cups, right? So I'm thinking this is this guy, the King of Cups, the one who always told you how much they loved you, like that you're the one, you're the one for them, and that they just love you to death, kind of thing. And this one here was a lot of excitement. This one was fun and engaging. But because you had this thing about that not being a good side of who you are, even though it's the natural side of who you are, it's like, I just want it to be, not so much like all that passion, that fiery passion, just it's all about fun and just moving on to the next. And you probably thought he would do the same thing too, right? Because he's fiery, the Wands is about passion. It's about the fiery energy. Down to 10% now. So yeah, you somehow feel that this is not good. This is not good and this is better. Somehow you feel this is not good and this is better. So when you moved into this Two of Cups, came this guy. This Page of Cups was your King of Cups. Whoo, doggy. So you are, you're trying to just focus on yourself so that you can manifest, focus on your finances so you can be out on your own, whatever it is, to be independent again. Because you're in a wounded warrior knowing that somehow you made the wrong decision. In the past, you made the wrong decision. It may have been the right decision for you back then. That's the thing. That's the kicker. Is that it was right for you then, otherwise you wouldn't have made that decision. You know, everything we do, everything that happens is for a reason. You possibly had to grow from feeling as though you're just all fun and games, you know, pursuing this and pursuing that, to you grew opening up your heart to make it available, not just hiding it behind the wand, right? It was all about that for you to grow into, you know, you became a wife, to grow into the that side of you, that nurturing and compassionate and you know, loyal and devoted side of you with the heart, right? Have this belief about yourself that this just gets you into trouble, or it's not how an adult behaves, when especially when it comes to relationships. This is having fun is just for kids, just for teenagers or young adults, whatever. And that you just wanted to, you know, put that down, temper it, and temper all these behaviors like overindulgence, sabotaging relationships because you're moving on to the next, being a player in your relationships, just having fun, taking what you can get and leaving them behind, and moving into more of like a heart-centered, open up your heart, be ready for love, like long-term love. That's what you may be thinking about yourself, and so that's why you may have chose the Page of Cups guy, which is the King of Cups here. It's your husband, and left the other guy behind, who was more of a Page of Wands energy, which is more like you know, more of the same type of energy as you are as the Queen of Wands. So we're going to talk about now is happily ever after, or not happily ever after, you know, incredibly being happy, the bridging energy between you and your near future. Okay, and this could, like I said, could have been revealing something to you, that you're seeing something that whatever you believed about yourself may not be true, or you've seen something about what's going on in your marriage, I don't know, death, but you're putting an end to it so that you could transform, find the light within yourself, a year or more timing, so that you can transform to be actually following your heart again. The Ace of Coins is all about that. You're going to need to dig deep into your soul for the guidance and the answers. The divine is asking you to spend time in self-reflection, okay? Dark night of the soul. Because if you do, and you make the right decision that has to do with your heart's desires, to move towards this guy who wants to commit to you, which is this dude right here, your heart's crying out for this one, which may have been this Page of Wands guy in the past. I'm just guessing about that. But you really wanted to be with this one, but you chose that one because you have this thing about your own energy, that you know how you are, right? So you're afraid that anyone who's got that kind of energy would be the same, that you would love them and leave them kind of thing. That you just wanted to mature into somebody who would be devoted and loyal. But that would be like denying your true energy, your true energy of taking life by the you know, the bull by the horns, and just living as free and charismatic and you know, just enjoying life as the free spirit that you are. That it's okay to love people in that energy as well, and that as you grow older, you will naturally move into that energy of wanting to be yoked with somebody in an incredibly, probably in an incredibly happy, equally devoted union with somebody. To have that kind of eternal, lasting, loyal love with somebody, because you know you have your heart open. You will. The idea is when we're growing and going through life, through these experiences that have been, you know, hardship-wise experiences, that helps us balance our energies. So if you are too much like a love them and leave them kind of energy, you will settle, you will actually temper that naturally by being okay with you being like that. Not in an ego way, but in a way that says, I approve of myself, I accept myself, I love myself. No matter how I am, I love myself just as I am. And I know that when the time is right and I meet that right person, I'll be exactly what I need to be. So you gotta love yourself first, right? That's where you spend time with the divine, coming to that conclusion on your own. You put an end to, either you're putting an end to your marriage over here, or you're just putting an end to your confusion, you know, of not accepting yourself, how you are. And you know, the divine says, you follow your heart, whatever your heart's crying out for, you go for it. Don't hurt anybody in the pursuit of that. Obviously, if you have to divorce, that's going to hurt, right? If you got to tell them, I don't want to be with you anymore, I want to be with somebody else, that's going to hurt. But that's a different kind of, they're going to hurt. They're going to hurt. There's nothing you can do about that. Unfortunately, you two have to break apart in order for you to move on, but it's going to hurt him. You understand that. But this is the King of Coins that you want to be with here. This guy here is committed, loyal, and still a lot of fun, okay? So this has been revealing to you. You know who makes you incredibly happy. He's a lot of fun, this guy here. He truly is, but he's matured and he is going to be full on committed to you. If he can get over the fact that you left him behind and he feels betrayed. But he does truly love you, and the divine is saying yes, yes, and yes. So yes is what I'm saying. So 8 of Swords guy, we have the 4 of Wands. Look what he wants to do with you. Reunite. He wants you to choose him. And he wants you to stop sitting on the fence about it, because it hurts him and he feels betrayed. So he wants to reunite with you, possibly, you know, if the two of you agree to be together, that you live together, maybe even propose to you. But he needs you to make your mind up about that, to do it. And he wants you to hurry up and get off the frickin' fence about it. He wants you to, you know, he sees that you're just, you know, stalling because of this guy here. That guy there, King of Wands. Okay. Let's talk about the 3 of Coins, waxing moon energy, the outcomes here. High Priestess, tuning in, knowing. Ooh. Emperor. Huh. 10 of Cups. Huh. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. You got to tune in, tap in, and get yourself turned on. Intuitively, you know that your husband is this King of Wands guy, and you're happily ever after, you know, marriage. That's that commitment of emotional fulfillment with somebody, family kind of card. Ooh. You know that he's going to take action to try to keep you. He's going to take action to try to keep you. And, you know, he's going to turn on the charm. He's going to tap into his Emperor energy. Take control and take charge. It's the same as the King of Wands. When he stands up and says, I'm doing this, it's taking control and taking charge of his life and not taking no for an answer. Well, this guy's not like that. He's not, he'll fight for you, but not like to the bitter end. He won't, if you tell him no, it's like, okay, oh, okay, I'll just like go over here, right? Not that wimpy, but you know, that's to that point where he wouldn't be in that energy as a King of Wands. Okay, so let's find out. Archangel Michael, can you tell me, can you give me an idea of, I don't even know what to ask. What's going to happen? Can you tell me? Let's see, probably not. The Tower. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to be hanging. Oh my God, I didn't think of that. Yeah, the Tower. That's the outcome. Because if you don't follow your heart, you don't get an Ace of Coins and you don't get an Ace of Cups. That just makes common sense. All right? Common sense. And I hope not. I hope to God that when the Tower happens, that this guy just says, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this with you anymore. You sitting on the fence too much with that Two of Swords that's under there. If you want to stay committed to this guy, that's fine. You know, I can't, you know, I can't do this. I love you. I deeply love you, but you're choosing to stay. And I need to have love in my life too, right? So the Tower's going to come, and then you're going to really be stuck, because the God is, the divine is coming in. He's causing this Tower because you're not listening to your heart. You're not following it. You might be listening to it, but you're not following it. You're not taking the actions to rectify the injustice that's going on over here. You're in love with somebody else. That's an injustice. And you're going to have to see things from a different perspective. You're going to have to be put on your head so the divine can awaken you. Really shine some light on you. So that you can see the error of your ways of not being able to just get up and do what you need to do. Queen of Wands, you're a fighter. You're a fighter for what you want. If you want this guy, you're going to need to get off the fence, make a decision, make the decision of who you're going to be with, and do it. If it's going to be with this guy, then go back to that and be happy. You know, obviously, if he's not the one in your heart, you can't possibly be as happy as you could be with the one that you love. You truly do love. I know you probably love him too, but this one's your heart's crying out for. So it's obviously always up to you, but the divine is saying we have two brand new paths for you if you listen to your heart and follow and make the decision to do what you need to do in order for you to realize what your heart is crying out for, to reach that goal, right? Spend much needed time getting yourself right with God, listening, opening up the windows, you know, through meditation. Meditation slows your thoughts down so that your thoughts will be, you know, less and less frequently, whatever. In those spaces between one thought to the next is that window where you can actually hear God, feel God speak to you, giving you that guidance. Okay, so meditation, go to my the community tab in my, you know, the channel, the Collective Soul Tarot channel. I got a bunch of information and meditation YouTube videos that you can put earbuds in, close your eyes, lay or sit down comfortably, start breathing, doing your breathing practice of 4, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, doing that at least 3 times to start slowing your heart rate down so that your mind can slow down those thoughts where the windows and doors open to the divine to hear the guidance. What should I do, Lord? What direction? What's really right for me, Lord? You know? And the Lord's going to say, whatever ticks your, your clock and floats your boat, that's what's right for you. So it's just a matter of you finding the courage within yourself and go to the divine for that too. Okay, I know it's this one that I want to be with. Please help me to gain the courage and the strength I need from the inside out so that I can approach my King of Cups and say, I love you dearly and all this sort of stuff. I just can't keep up doing this with you because my heart is crying out for something else. You don't have to tell him for someone else, but for something else. But if he asks, you will decide if you should tell him or not. But it's always the best policy is that Ace of Swords. Always. Right here. Best policy is the Ace of Swords. No matter how much it's going to cause you pain and sorrow, having to deliver the truth, that's the best policy. Really, you don't want to rack up any more karma that you'll have to pay off. And it'll come between you and your King of Coins at some point. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Get yourself meditating. Really, you do need to spend more time in isolation, in introspection, because that's what heals you from the inside out. Heals your heart. It's such an honor to do this for you today. Thank you so much for trusting me to, your life and your heart with me today. Thank you so much. And until next time, T-Names, born 1981, take care of yourself. Bye for now.